think the most important thing is to explain to the people that one can change a corrupt system. Also believe that if you have integrity in a government, if you have honesty, if you have proper decisions which are not distorted by corruption, then you will have wonderful services for the people. And I think in particular in a country which is as rich as Argentina is, you have fantastic resources, you have very educated people, you have a wonderful nature, you have the best wines of the world, you have mineral deposits all over the world, you have oil and gas since many years. All of this should make you one of the richest and the most happy countries of the world, and that this is not happening has to do with mismanagement. Well, the interesting thing is that some people distinguish between their ethics as an individual and their ethics in their business or in politics, and so they talk to their children and their wives at home, and they are very ethical people. They go into business and they see that somebody asks them from Nigeria, can I pay $1 million to a minister to get a $100 million contract? And he says, yeah, go ahead, if everybody, but just make sure that nobody finds out about it. Which means that a million people and 100 million people in Nigeria will be suffering. They will be suffering from a greedy, corrupt power elite in the country because you are contributing to that and you don't care, I mean, I'm sure every Argentinian is ashamed when he is involved in corruption because they know that this is wrong, and therefore I think one should have campaigns reminding the people of the damages of corruption in a utilitarian way, but also reminding them of the ethical code which says corruption is evil, because in all 7 world religions corruption is condemned as evil. So there's no religion which allows the leaders in a country to accept bribes, to take wrong decisions, and therefore there is a possibility of working, for instance, with faith-based organizations. 5 billion people in the world are organized in faith-based organizations. And so if one can approach them through moral arguments, probably one can have more success than only giving the sort of technocratic framework for fighting corruption. So they need governments, and they need the civil, and they need the private sector. They need good leaders in the private sector, not only like Bill Gates, but also like other leaders. And it's this sort of synergy between these 3 different actors which brings about solutions in some situations, not in all situations, but in many. And I've witnessed this myself in fighting corruption.